Hey guys, it's Simon with Trade and Perform Coaching doing the trade review for NQ today, and we introduced this new algo right here. It's these little orange dots and blue dots. Okay, so this is not going to be a long trade review. I'm going to get right to the heart of it. What we're trying to do is enter these trades. The best way for the majority of the members in the room is to enter the trades when you get the bar on the turn. So let's circle the bars that are on the turn that have the algo. 1, 2, 3. That's all on the long side, and that's the primary side you would want to be on today. Why do you want to be primarily on the long side today? This is just before the open. Okay, because we're over the 200 period moving average, we're over the 100 period moving average, we're trending up, right? We filled the gap here early in the morning at 8:41, and we've been trending up, and we closed up near the high of the day. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3. If you look on the short side, which I would not suggest over the 200, your entries on the turn bar would have been 1, that was at 8:52. You got a few bars, you pretty much are scalping out of that. 2, you barely got a bar, I'm going to call that a stop. 3, oh, I take it back, there was one stop on the turn right here, so apologize. 1, 2, 3, 4, one of which was a 24-point stop. The least amount of points you would have garnered on this, had you entered here, you would have had again a 24-point stop, 25,363. The best you could have done on that initial leg up would have been 56 to 98. It's about 38 points. Trade 2 on NQ. Enter here, 24-point stop, so that's about $500. The best you could have done, right? Most realistically, people would have exited on that blue bar down. Okay, so the best you could have done on the upside would have been 21. 25,374 to 25,421. That is, let's just call it 40 points. Okay, and here's the last trade. Your entry would have been right. Excuse me, this would have been a 24-point stop right here. Your next trade would have been 25,410. You have a 24-point stop on that, so that would have put you around 86. And the best you could have done if you hit the button perfectly would have been an exit at 25,499 for an 80-point win. Okay, and just to show you what that looks like in real time, I recorded the session on, recorded the session on YouTube. And if you look, well, here we'll just hit play for the last trade. This is also has an auto trader that's working on it. So if we hit let's move forward a little bit. Okay, it's not there. It is. Actually, it is. It's right here. And what I want to show you on this is it does not reprint after it prints, right? So one of the big issues is with indicators, right? Is they give you a signal, then they take the signal away. So I'm just going to show you this last little, this run right here. See if I can get it to, there we go. It'll take just a second. Is it playing? There we go. I don't think that's playing. And I don't know why it's not playing. There we go. Okay, so you can see it's just printed. It will not unprint once that bar is printed. So it's either going to be a 24-point loss, or you're going to get your win to the upside to 25,407. One of the two, well, in this case, one of the two options. So if you have 24 points, your scales can work in different manners, and that's up to each trader. I'll give you the entry. You get the exits. I tend to scale as we move along and exit out of the trade as it moves up. So there's one trade, and here I'm going to show you the last trade of the day. I'm going to fast forward over here. I'm not going to bother with any shorts. Let's see where we are. We need it to dip down. Give us just a second. Let's get over here. I think it's over here. Here we are coming down. And it'll be this very last trade. Again, you'll see on the stops, the algo does not go away. That's 3 bars down, yellow bar up, and it goes. And here comes the last trade, and I'll show it to you. And then I'm going to kill this and go enjoy the rest of my day. Oh, it jumped pretty quickly there once it jumped. Let's see if I can get it right before it jumps. Here we go. So you can see it's already telling you that the bar is going to print, right? So you're going to put a buy stop where that bar is going to print, and then off it lifts. It's not always this fast, but boy, is it nice when it is. And you're going to see they're going to squeeze it right into the close, take out the high, and go. A few sellers step in, try to stop the trade. And what they're trying to do here is you have some retail traders that are obviously trying to short the high up here. Just watch what happens to them. And you can see you're also getting the signals off the 32 tick. They're giving you quite effective signals both to the short side and to the long side. Again, I would focus on the long side and above the 200. And you're going to see that we're really going to accelerate here in just a second. Little white bar down. There's what that star used to be a pretty strong algo underneath the 200, but the star is going to get faded out in favor of the orange and blue. And you're going to see here we're just going to accelerate right on up here into the end of the day. And it's taking a minute longer than I thought, so I'm going to shorten this up so we don't have to sit and stare at it. This is what it ended up doing. And it just pushed right into the close. It was really quite a beautiful thing. So anyways, my name is Simon. I'm a Trade and Perform Coaching. If you'd like to join us in the room, email me at TRADEnPerform, TRADE, the letter N, and perform at gmail.com. And we have limited spaces open if you'd like to learn how to use the algo and get paid in trading NQ. And I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. Everyone had a happy Thanksgiving. Talk to you all on Monday.